Good morning, dear cadets. So, I hope that you have already completed the NCERT exercises of chapter number 4. Okay, for last 3-4 days, I used to give you the videos of chapter number 5, that is acid, bases and salt. Okay, but as you know that I am not satisfied the way I have taught. So again I am starting this one with detailed view so that you can understand this chapter in better way. You know what is the slogan? Completion with quality, means there should not be deterioration in the quality. And the last 4-5 days since I was out of station, so for some days school authorities have quarantined me, so I could not make the proper video. Now today onwards I will give you the normal video as I used to teach. Okay, so again I am starting this chapter number 5, that is acids, bases and salt. Okay, so just see, we'll begin with, there are so many things in this chapter. Okay, and it is very interesting chapter. Okay, so just see, in our daily life we come across so many types of substances. So as far as taste is concerned, so there are 4 types of tastes. Taste: sour, bitter, salty and sweet. All these tests we feel with the help of our tongue. Okay, am I correct or not? With the help of our tongue we feel whether the substance is sour or bitter or salty or sweet. Okay, so just see, as far as sour taste is concerned, we used to take lemon juice, orange juice, etc. There are so many substances which are sour in taste. Similarly, some bitter taste substances or food material is also available, like bitter gourd juice, baking soda. These are very bitter in taste. Means sometime what is there, it is not possible to eat them. Okay, such kind of bitterness they have got. Salty, common salt, that is salty in taste. Sweet, sugar is the best example of sweet. So try to understand, these are the substances or food material which daily we are using. Okay, but try to understand what is the name of our chapter. The name of our chapter is acids, bases and salt. So you people will tell me, sir, why are you teaching me this taste? But remember, there is a relation between taste and nature of the substance. Okay, how? Just I will tell. Generally, this is not a standard way of classification of acids, bases and salt. Nevertheless, suppose you have not got any testing kits. Okay, you have not got the chemicals to identify whether the substance is acidic in nature, basic in nature or salty in nature. So on the basis of taste, very easily we can come to know that whether the substance is acidic in nature, basic in nature or salty. Okay, so just see, the means general view is the substance or food material which are sour in taste, they are acidic in nature. Substances which are bitter in taste, they are basic in nature. Substances which are salty in taste, they are salt. They can be categorized as, they can be classified as salt. And the substances which are sweet, they are neither acidic nor basic. That means salt is also what is there, neither acidic nor basic. So basically there are 3 kinds of substances. Okay, there are 3 kinds of substances which we are using or which we are eating, or you can say which we are coming across. One category of substance called acidic or acids, second category of substances called bases, and third one is the salt. Salt means that the third category material which are neither acidic nor basic, they are called salt. Okay, it doesn't mean that sweet may not be acidic or basic in nature. Okay, sweet may be acidic in nature, means sweet in taste does not indicate whether the substance is acidic in nature or basic in nature. But if their salt, means if it is salty in taste, that is absolutely salt. Okay, here sweet nature it may be acidic also, it may be basic also. Okay, so as already I told you, this is not a standard way. There are standard method by which very easily we can come to know whether the substance is acidic, basic or salty. So in this unit, this chapter only we will study whether the substance is acidic, basic or salty in nature. Okay, so we'll take the help of extra marks also and we'll complete this one. Okay, so as far as introduction is concerned, that is over. Okay, so okay, dear cadets, now what we can say, on the basis of taste there are three category of substances. First one is the acids, second one is the bases, third one is the salt. So right now I am teaching you acids and bases, afterwards I will teach you the salt. Okay, so what are the acids? The substances which are sour in taste, they are called acids, and the chemical nature of such substances are called acidic. Okay, what are the examples? I gave here example: curd, lemon juice, orange juice. Okay, and what are the bases? The substances which are bitter in taste and soapy on touch, they are called bases. You might have seen the soap. Soap is slippery or not? Very, very slippery. Same way, bases are also very much slippery. Okay, so what are the bases? Bases are the substance which are bitter in taste and soapy on touch. Okay, they are called bases. What are the examples are the soap, okay, baking soda, etc. So many examples you can write, and the chemical nature of such kind of substances are called basic. Okay, now this is definition on the basis of taste. As already I have told you, this is not a standard way to classify the substances. Okay, so there are some chemical substances, they are called indicators. Those indicators helps in identifying the nature of substances, means whether the substance is acidic in nature or basic in nature. So indicators are, there are vast category of indicator. Some natural indicator is there, some synthetic indicator is there, and we'll deal with this chapter only. Don't worry, everything is there. It is a very interesting chapter. Okay, so as far as the natural indicators are concerned, natural indicators are the litmus. Okay, second one is the turmeric powder daily we are eating or not, that also can be used to distinguish between acids and bases. Third one is the China rose petals. In Sainik School campus, so many China rose. Gudhal is the common name of this China rose plant. So in Sainik School campus, there are so many China rose petals, means lying down here and there. They are actually pink color, dark pink color flowers. They can also be used as a natural indicator. As far as the synthetic indicators are there are vast category of synthetic indicators like phenolphthalein, methyl orange. Okay, they are very good. They are standard indicators, and very easily they can classify acids and bases, and their effect you will study in higher classes. Nevertheless, here brief idea about the phenolphthalein is given, so I will teach that one also. Right now you just one by one complete acid, bases and salt. Okay, now we'll take the help of some extra marks to explain you these things which I taught today in better way. Okay, so some videos are also there, we'll take their help and we'll teach you. Okay, so okay, just see the dear cadets, some extra marks explanation.
Food is fuel for our body. Our diet mainly consists of cooked food. The characteristic manner or style of preparing food is called cuisine. We have different cuisines. North Indian cuisine South Indian cuisine. International cuisine. Main function of food is to provide nutrition and energy. On the basis of nutrition value of food, it can be classified as junk food and healthy food.
Junk food has a lower nutritional value. Healthy food has a high nutritional value.
Food we eat can be classified in different classes such as carbohydrates, proteins, fats, and vitamins. All food items are made of chemical compounds. These chemical compounds present in food can broadly be classified as acids and bases.
You must have enjoyed lemon during summers. Do you know lemon is a rich source of vitamin C? But why does it taste sour? Lemon tastes sour due to the presence of an acid in it. So acid is a substance which is sour in taste. Do these fruits also have acids? That's right. These fruits taste sour, so they all contain acids. Let us see more examples of acids. Have you ever tasted a salad dressing with vinegar in it? Well, here we have added vinegar to a salad which contains acetic acid. What about curd prepared from milk? Yes, it is also sour and it contains lactic acid. In fact, carbonated drinks that we enjoy also have an acid. Well, there are some substances which taste bitter. Do they also contain acid? No, they contain bases. Base is a substance which is bitter in taste and soapy to touch. Toothpaste and soap, which we use at our homes to clean things, are the examples of bases. So children, now we know that there are many acids and bases around us, from the food we eat to the soap we use. In simple words, acids and bases are an important part of our life.
So okay dear cadets, let us have some more idea about the acids. Okay.
Does the scorching heat outside exhaust you and sap your energy levels? Most of us drink water to quench our thirst. But when it comes to satisfying our taste buds, lemonade is an easy to make and yummy thirst quencher for the summer season due to its cool nature. It is prepared from vitamin C rich lemons and water and is generally sour in taste. What makes this drink sour in taste? Lemonade is made from lemons, which contain citric acid and give the drink a sour taste. There are some other food substances as well that have a sour taste. These all contain acids in them. Let us study about acids and their properties.
The chemical compound that tastes sour is known as an acid. Acids are present in many fruits. Let us study some acids present in fruits. The sour taste of tamarind is due to the presence of tartaric acid in it, whereas the sour taste of orange is due to the presence of citric acid in it. The sour taste of amla is due to the presence of ascorbic acid in it. Unripe mangoes have sour taste due to the presence of tartaric acid in them. The sour taste of grapes is due to the presence of citric acid in it. The acids present in plant materials and animals are natural acids and are also called organic acids. It's time to test your knowledge. The sour taste of food items indicates the presence of which of the following substances? The correct option is C. Acid. Let us discuss some of the naturally occurring acids. Citric acid is malic acid is present in fruits like apples. Oxalic acid is present in vegetables such as tomato, spinach, etc. Ants' sting contains formic. Tannic acid is present in tea leaves. Fruits such as tamarind, grapes, and unripe mangoes contain tartaric acid. Some man-made substances also have acids. Let us discuss some examples of man-made substances containing acids. Curd is prepared from milk. It has sour taste due to the presence of lactic acid in it. Soft drinks contain carbonic acid, and vinegar has acetic acid present in it. Do you know which type of acids are known as mineral acids? The acids obtained from minerals are known as mineral acids or inorganic acids. Sulfuric acid, hydrochloric acid, and nitric acid are some of the inorganic acids are listed in the following table. Let us study about the classification of acids with the help of an animation.
Acids are one of the most corrosive and damaging chemicals. In the laboratory, you must have noticed that your teachers allow you to use some of these, while other acids are kept out of your reach. Do you understand why? It is so because acids which you can use on your own are low in acidity and thus have pretty damaging effects, while those which are not to be used by you are highly acidic and needs extreme caution and care while handling. This brings us to the conclusion that acids can be classified into different classes on the basis of their properties. Acids are grouped on the basis of their strength, origin, and concentration. On the basis of strength, acids are grouped into strong and weak acids. On the basis of origin, acids are grouped into organic and inorganic acids. On the basis of concentration, acids are grouped into dilute and concentrated acids. An acid is said to be strong if it ionizes completely in an aqueous solution. Concentrated hydrochloric acid, concentrated sulfuric acid, concentrated nitric acid, etc. are the examples of strong acids. These are highly corrosive in nature and need to be handled with extreme care. On the other hand, weak acids do not ionize completely in water. Acetic acid, citric acid, tartaric acid, etc. are some examples of weak acids. These are used as food preservatives in food processing industry. Organic acids are naturally occurring acids. For example, acetic acid is found in vinegar, and citric acid is found in oranges. These are also used as food preservatives. Inorganic acids are prepared from the minerals. Sulfuric acid and hydrochloric acid are examples of inorganic acids. A dilute acid is the one that has a very low percentage of acid. You can make an acid solution more dilute by adding it to water. For example, dilute sulfuric acid and dilute hydrochloric acid. Dilute acids are low in acidity and are safe to use. A concentrated acid is one that has a very high percentage of acid. Examples are concentrated sulfuric acid and concentrated hydrochloric acid. Concentrated acids are highly acidic and are to be used with extreme caution. Thus, classification of acids helps us in defining the usage of different types of acids and to grade them with different safety levels.
So okay dear cadets, now let us have some more idea about the bases. Okay.
You know that baking soda is added in sweets and cookies to make them crispy. Have you tasted baking soda? It is bitter in taste. Does baking soda also contain acid? No, it contains base only.
Bases are the substances that are bitter in taste. They possess a slippery touch like soaps. Some of the common examples of bases are sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide, and calcium hydroxide. The solution of calcium hydroxide in water is called lime water. Base sodium hydrogen carbonate is commonly known as baking soda. Which of the following statement is correct about bases? The correct answer is C. Bases are bitter in taste and soapy to touch. Uses of bases.
So okay dear cadets, you have got a lot of information about the acids and bases. Now tartaric acid is found in the tamarind, okay, in spinach. Oxalic acid is found in apple, malic acid is found in grapes, lemon juice, orange juice. What is found? Citric acid is found. So a lot of information you have got. That much actually is not required for 7th class, but for your kind information, for your knowledge, I have shown all those things. You can remember this one, okay? And now bases also you have got a lot of idea. In this way your acids and bases are completely completed, okay? Now as far as the uses are concerned, we'll teach you separately, okay? And you might have heard about the sodium hydroxide, potassium hydroxide. So tomorrow I will give you more idea about these bases, okay? So today the duration of video is over. So I am giving you 2 questions, okay? And very easily you can write. Already I have given these questions in my previous videos. Again I am giving these questions. Again you can write this one. What are acids? Give some examples. What are bases? Give some examples. So these are the simple questions. Please keep writing. Keep maintaining your notebook. As and when I require, I will call it and you have to submit it. Okay. So writing the notes is essential thing. Thank you. Now tomorrow I will teach you the indicators and some other things. Okay. So whatever things I have taught for last 3-4 days, again I am revising in better way. Okay. That is the only purpose. Okay. So that you can understand all these things completely. Okay. Thank you.